Hi, this is James Malinchak, featured on ABC's hit TV show Secret Millionaire. And I'm so excited and fired up because we got my good friend here today for an amazing interview, Mr. Kevin Marr. My man, how are you?
Well, doing fantastic here.
Always good to see you. You're always fired up.
Yes, I am always fired up.
Well, Kev, for those who are watching, man, I know you. We kind of go back a little ways. But for those who are watching who don't know you and amazing stuff you do, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
So I am the #1 future leadership development coach through fencing in the world.
Number one.
#1. So that starts from 3 years old all the way on up. So we take those type of kids and develop them throughout their whole life stages.
Oh, that's amazing. So, and it's so much more than just fencing, right? Because it's about character development, leadership development, communication, right? Creating community, getting along, goal setting, time management, belief in yourself, confidence. So you're really like helping everyone, not only with fencing and learning a great skill or a sport, but you're also helping them in life.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
So talk about the importance of that and how much that gives you a thrill and how passionate you are to see people just flourish.
Yeah, because one of the things I found is fencing is great for the body and the mind. It's a little bit of everything because it really helps develop the executive decision-making skills that you have. Because when I looked at it, it's like, oh my gosh, if you get the body, mind, spirit, teamwork, competition, those aspects all kind of working together, life just becomes better. And so when I'm talking about in body is kind of like, can your body kind of do the stuff over there?
Right.
Mind is about the mental preparation and things like that. Spirit is about the confidence and fortitude that you have right there. And then teamwork, because you kind of work with other people. You don't want to be just a little island by yourself.
Right.
And then there's nothing like competition to kind of put that all together. So that's really a huge microcosm of putting all of that together.
No, and it's got to be like the biggest thrill for you when you see the light bulb go off in
Oh my
people's
gosh.
eyes when it all actually comes together.
Exactly. It's like bing. It's like thank you finally. Because I saw this all the time. Because I saw kids who are doing soccer or martial arts and swimming and things like that, and it's like I can teach those things.
Yeah.
And, because when you have the little kids, the 3 to 8-year-old, they're working on their body awareness, hand-eye coordination, and things like that. We work with that. When you take a look at the adolescents and teens and working together, so there's group dynamics and things like that, we teach that. When you have adults and it's like, you know what? I want to be able to have a way of being able to do a combat sport or something like that and be able to have fun in a safe way, because this is strange and you didn't know if you knew this. We're statistically safer than badminton. How about that? We're a martial arts system over here, and yes,
Yeah, it's a lot like thicker and harder than like a little birdie.
yeah, exactly. And then when you're getting into the senior, or we call them veterans
Right.
within fencing, keeping that mind sharp, that's absolutely amazing. And then for the kids who are coming in through, looking at for the parents who are looking and saying, hey, I want to prepare my kid, kind of get them ready if they're looking at getting to college or something like that. We're in all the Ivy League universities.
Wow.
We're in a whole bunch of collegiate programs, and we're the only NCAA program that has what is called a martial arts system. So if you want to learn about honor, respect, and chivalry and things like that, we have that.
Wow. And so now, for those who don't know, how long you been doing this?
I've been
How long you been in the whole
Decades.
fencing world?
30 something. Wow.
I thought you were 21.
So
You're
in the womb, I started really well.
So 3 decades.
Yes.
You know what I love about that is so you're not teaching theory.
No.
I mean, this is
absolutely.
somebody been there, done that,
Yeah.
and still doing it.
Yes, absolutely. I have my international license. I have my fencing matra, so I'm considered a fencing master.
Wow.
So how about that?
Wow.
And so what I realized is when you have programs, because when I saw all these things, I saw the little gap that was there. It's like, we can help that. We have programs that we develop for that executive decision-making skills. So like for right now,
Yeah.
so I have my referees.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Explain that.
Yeah,
What is that?
exactly. So this is this is what I wear when I'm refereeing internationally.
Okay.
So I had honor also in 2016 where I was a commentator and announcer at the Paralympics. So
kidding.
yeah, so
Wow.
I was able to do a little bit of different things like that. But when I take a look at the academy, we have programs that help out with the executive decision making skill. Because like as a referee over here, If you have that child who is like that lawyer type, that wants to adjudicate everything and things like that, we got a program for you. we got a refereeing program over there. For the ones who are like the engineering or the coder or something like that type of mindset,
Mhm.
we have Armory, which is fixing equipment.
Hmm.
For the people who are teachers and trainers and things like that, we have a full-on coaching program for
Wow.
them. Yeah, and then for the people who are like program managers and project managers, things like that, we teach you how to run tournaments.
Hmm.
And for that creative type, is like, you know what? I am just like creative out there. We can teach you how to score your own touch because it's very unique, and so that we can let you express yourself with the blade, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. And so, I mean, we don't even have to go into like what makes you different. You just there you go. Like there's nobody that matches your background and your experience and what y'all do and the variety of things you do to help a variety of people. But my question to you is, when you're doing all of this,
Mhm.
what are some common challenges you see with a potential new person working with you that kind of pop up?
They're always trying to say, it's like, this person's doing this and I'm not doing this. And, it's like, they're so good, I'm so bad. It's like, "Oh, okay, let's back up over here. It's like, you will always be the best you.
Hmm.
Don't be a second rate someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Be you.
Hmm. You
Because,
spent your whole life being you.
yeah,
Why change now?
exactly. Because and I spend so much time working with people because they don't necessarily think about that. We have hundreds of students, and so which
Hmm.
means we have
And
hundreds of
right,
programs
right, right.
because each one is individual, each one is different.
Mm.
So we craft things so we allow you to be you. We're not going to try to create something else. In fencing, there's no height category, weight
Mm.
category, anything like that. It's just mono versus mono, you
Uh-huh.
versus the other person, and then you got to kind of figure it out. And so what we do is we craft the best plan for you,
Mm.
helping you create that executive decision
There's
making
no
skills.
one size fits all.
No, there is
Yeah,
no one size fit all. It is
yeah.
very definite. You versus the other person, figure it out.
Right, right,
So,
right. And so, what do you find most rewarding of everything? I mean, I know you got a lot of
mhm,
things and
mhm,
like everything, kind of fits together.
mhm,
But if you had to pick the mountain peak for Kevin,
mhm.
what's the most rewarding, fulfilling for you?
It's when the light bulbs go
Uh,
on. It's you talked about it. It's kind of like
yeah,
the ding. It's like,
yeah, yeah.
yes,
When it
you got.
clicks.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
almost like when Mr. Miyagi said, paint the house, and Daniel, no. And then he throws a punch and he goes, boom.
Yeah,
It's like, whoa, it worked. The
exactly.
light
It's like
bulb went
when
on.
you're because fencing is just a little microcosm of life of that. It's like
Yeah,
it just comes in two little 2 minute chunks right there, or
yeah,
2 second chunks right there. Because it's going fast, 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 fast.
yeah.
Because this is fun. There's only one thing faster than a fencing blade in all the Olympics. You know what that is?
Ping pong.
Oh, really close? No.
Well, I just know how fast those guys hit. Like, I
So,
just took a guess.
a bullet.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Now I feel stupid. Why didn't I catch that? Yeah, of course. I pulled all the shooting in the Olympics. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow. So the blade coming at someone
Mhm.
is faster than anything else other than a bullet.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wow.
But the thing is that people don't necessarily realize is you still have time to make a decision.
Mm.
As fast as the blade is, you still have make time to make a decision. It just better be the right decision.
Right.
And no decision still is a
Right.
decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's when we try to talk about the executive decision making skills.
Wow.
You've got to figure it out, know how you're gonna play is and things like that, and how you're gonna hit a person.
Well, you know what else that just came to me is incredibly helps with situational awareness
Hmm.
and reflexes
Hmm.
and like how to spot the blade coming and how to maneuver and
Hmm.
adapt,
Hmm.
right? If someone's faster or someone's coming in
Hmm.
higher versus lower,
Uh-huh.
you have to that's how life is. That's how executive decision making is all day long.
Exactly. Exactly. And so by pushing that, and it's becoming the snippets of life are
Hmm.
so fast
Yeah.
that this is things that they're developing because what we want to realize is that I realize as a fencer that let's call it 99.9.5% are not going to make a full-time life
Right.
doing this.
Right.
And so we have to develop those skills, what I call beyond the mask.
Hmm.
Because it's like, okay, after mask is done, what can you do? If we can translate those skills to beyond the mask, all that investment that they've done beforehand
Mm.
is worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's always my aspect is like, whatever time that you're with me,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's days, weeks, decades, whatever it is, I want that time to be valuable and that you've learned something in a skill that can translate into life beyond the mask.
I love that. Kevin, last minute, someone's watching thinking, man, this sounds amazing. Never thought of fencing before that will give me all these other positive skills and attributes for life. Someone's watching. I want
Mhm.
you to look at that person and just tell them why they should be working with you.
Fencing is a microcosm of life
Mm.
in 2-second increments. When you have the body, mind, spirit, teamwork, competition unified, working together, amazing things happen. And that's what we do. We teach you how to do that because within a fencing bout, you're going to have tons, dozens and dozens of that moments to help you refine those executive decision skills. And that's what we do.
Man, if I had a microphone, I'd drop it and run out right now. That was amazing. Kevin, my man. Always great seeing you. Give me one. Wow! You got to get involved with my man, Kevin, and all the amazing programs he does. I'm James Malinchak. Thanks for watching.